Today we have an unboxing video of Clue, the classic mystery game, themed in Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Hi, I'm Kevin Baker and you're watching Shangri-La, my YouTube channel for tabletop board games, birding, and other educational videos. Please like and subscribe. Okay, so I was out garage sailing this morning and for $2 picked up an unopened version of The Grinch, Dr. Seuss's Clue mystery game. Okay, so who will win? You will if you play. Okay, which who is going to save Christmas? One Harry, Green Thief, 6 Little Who's. It's the classic whodunit game. The elusive Grinch has been all over Whoville, stealing Christmas. Now it's up to you to figure out which who gets caught. Or will catch him. Question everything to unravel the holiday mystery. Who caught him? Where? And with what Christmas item? Explore each location for clues. Ask cunning detective questions. And leave no fire log unturned. Solve the mystery first to win, but be careful. The Grinch is set on having Christmas all to himself, except for his little doggy. And you and all your Who friends could end up being losers. Oh no. So we've got 6 Who characters: Papa Who, Auntie Who, Mama Who, Cindy Lou Who, Whoville Mayor, and Cousin Who. We have 6 horrific Christmas items: the Who hash, it's a can of hash, the Who Christmas tree, a drum, a roast beast, a stocking, and a Christmas wreath. So the game comes with the custom game board, 6 character movers, 6 personality cards, 21 clue cards, 21 a little bit more cards, 1 custom pad for clue sheets, envelope, 6 items, 2 dice, and some rules. Okay, let's see what's in The Grinch, Dr. Seuss. Okay. Very nice and new. So, 2 dice. Slice these open. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's normal. 4, 5, 6. This one has a question mark. We'll see what happens when that happens. Some cards wrapped in paper, very nice. Okay, so superpower. Once per game, you may start 2 rumors on the same turn. Mama Who. That must be Mama Who personality superpower. Cindy Lou Who is once per game, you may move to any room that does not have a secret passage. Flip this card over after using your power. So those may be one-time use. Drums, stockings, there's the Who hash with a wreath, Christmas tree, there's the mayor, that's the town square. Let's see, there's Max's bed, find out who Max is. There's a banquet hall, and nice living room with a tree. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Who's all in the same bed. Very cozy. It's that kind of family. Okay, so we have little stands. Must be be for the different characters. So there's the special powers. These are the items that can be used. Trying to figure out what those items are. And different stands, we have characters, Cindy Lou, Cousin Who, Auntie Who, Papa Who, and the mayor of Whoville. Okay, so then you have the different locations, so you can figure out where this little caper happened. And some cards that say play immediately. Make someone reveal a card. Show this card to a player of your choice. They must immediately reveal one of their cards to all players. Okay, so that's that one. Make someone reveal a card. Take a sneaky peek. When someone else is shown a card, demand to see it too. So we live in a world of unequal information. Okay. And move anywhere. That's right. Move to any square or room on the board now. Play immediately. See, the Grinch isn't alone. He's got man's best friend. Okay. And got a couple of those. Add 6 to your dice roll. Okay. Take an extra turn, take an extra turn, take an extra turn. So we have some extra power cards. You've been Grinched. Place this card in a separate stack. If 8 Grinch cards are revealed, you all lose the game. So it is possible that the Grinch gets away with it, like usual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If 8 Grinch cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So there are 8 Grinch cards. So if they are revealed, if all 8 of these get revealed, Grinch wins the game. There's cards that are blank. We'll find out what happens with those. So we have the envelope where the answer comes in, and we've got the little things. So these are what will actually go in the little stands, not the actual cards, because one of those cards is going to go into the envelope. So these should be in the stands. One pad to keep track of who's won how many games. And then some nice metal weapons. So, you can see those. Those look very nice. Now there's some high quality metal pieces. Well, that's pretty darn good. Oh, there's the can of Who hash. That is adorable. We've got the wreath, the drum, and the roast beast. Oops. One stocking, and the Christmas tree. Now let's check out Whoville. So, there's the board. So, Grinch, of course, lives up here. Got the family room, Mount Crumpet, the living room, the secret passage from the living room to the Grinch's lair, the bedroom with the big cozy bed, the kitchen where they make the roast beast, the banquet hall where they eat the beast, and Max's bed. Okay, that is Clue, the mystery game. So you move around, you visit the different places, and you make guesses about what's in the Clue pouch. Okay, now let's learn how to stop the Grinch from stealing Christmas. Join Cindy Lou Who and the residents of Whoville as they discover the true meaning of Christmas, which is solving mysteries, of course. In Clue The Grinch, you'll be trying to figure out who caught the Grinch stealing Christmas, what item they saw the Grinch stuffing up the chimney, where the item was taken from. So, first, it's going to be one of the 6 residents of Whoville that managed to stop the Grinch. So what you do is you take the 6 residents, shuffle them, and then take one of them, set it aside, and then in a 6-person game, you put, in whether it's a 2-person game, 3, 4, 5, or 6-person game, you put all of the movers into the center and all of the different items into the center. So now the extra people that didn't catch the Grinch get dealt out to the other players. Okay. And then you take what item the Grinch tried to sneak away, and you give them a nice shuffle. So you can't possibly know which is which, and take one of them there. And then you deal out the rest of these evenly. Let's pretend it's a 6-player game. Okay, and then where did the Grinch try to take the item from? So you take these and you give them a nice shuffle. Oop. Make sure the kitchen gets in there. Okay, take one of those. The rest of these get dealt out evenly. Make sure that nobody sees. Okay, so as long as it's even, then everybody gets 3. If there's only 5 players and there are extra cards left over after you deal them out, those go face up, and that's information that everybody already knows. So everybody gets one sheet that lists out all of the who, what, and where. So when you find information, you check it off on the sheet, and once you have only one thing left under who, one thing left under what's, and one thing left under where's, then you know the who, what, and where, and you can try to solve the mystery. Okay, so then these 3 secret items that even I don't know what they are, they go into the Clue folder. And then that gets set up there. Okay, very nice. So now, the game rules. So on your turn, you roll the dice. You see, I rolled a question mark. If you roll a question mark, or you stop on a question mark spot, then you get a little bit more information card. So there are 3 types of cards. Ones that say play immediately, which you have to do immediately. Ones that say play now or keep until needed, so you can use it immediately or decide to strategically use it later. Or there are also 8 You've Been Grinched cards. So if you get one of these, you place it face up next to the board. If all 8 You've Been Grinched cards come out, then the Grinch wins and successfully steals Christmas. Bah humbug. Okay, so you take these and shuffle them up and set them somewhere beside the board. Okay, so that is all part of the setup. So you roll, and then you can move that many spaces. So you start in the center. You don't have to get exact spaces, so as long as you have enough and get into an area, then you don't have to get there exactly. You can just get in there. Now, there are secret passages, so if you are here in the kitchen, then you can use this secret passage to the town square, which is over here. If you're in the living room, there is a secret passage from the living room to the Grinch's lair way up there. And so that's how you can get around the board even faster. But once you get into a location, then you can ask a question about one character, one item, and the location that you're in. So it has to be your location. So when you do that, you take the character and the item from wherever they are on the board and you bring them into your location. And you then ask the question whether that is, then it goes around to your left, which is clockwise. And so the next person tries to answer. If they don't have any of those cards, then they say, I cannot answer. If they do have one of the cards, they have to secretly show it to you. And then once you have been shown one card, then you check it off your list. And then it goes on to the next person's turn. If nobody is able to answer, and you weren't bluffing by asking a question about one of the cards that you have in your hand, then you know what one of the cards are in the final clue. Okay, so once you have all the information and you have just one thing left under who, what, and where, then you can make the accusation. And if you were right, you win the game. If you were wrong, you return the cards to the envelope. And now you can only answer questions. You're not allowed to try and win. If everybody makes guesses and everyone was wrong, then the Grinch stole Christmas. And that's very sad. Okay. And there's a slightly different setup for 2 players. You always have all the characters in, but with 2 players, there's 5 face down cards. And instead of just always, after you ask the other player whether the accusation is correct, if they cannot answer, then you get to secretly look at one of the face down cards and cross that clue off. Otherwise, all the rules are the same. Okay, and we also have, lastly, personality cards. So there's one for each, Papa Who, Whoville, Auntie Who. So basically, at the start of the game, each person gets one of these, and that's based on which character they're playing. And then they have a once per game power. And so it's like, Cindy Lou Who, once per game, you may move to any room that does not have a secret passage. So once you use your superpower, you flip it over, and then that just reminds you of which character you are. So give one to each player at the start of the game, and that's their character. And that is how you play the clue, The Grinch, for Dr. Seuss. Okay, very nice. If Auntie Who accused Cindy Lou of being the one who caught the Grinch with the drum in the kitchen, then on the next turn, Cindy Lou doesn't have to move anywhere and can immediately put out a rumor of Cindy Lou's own guess. And if one person thinks they know what the final clue is, they've got to make it all the way back into the center before they can make their final accusation. And that's how you play Clue, the classic mystery game themed as Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Okay, hope to see you all at the next FlaMinGoCon. It's coming up August 15th and 16th, 2026 at the Embassy Suites in West Palm Beach, Florida. 27 hours of board gaming. Get your tickets before the price goes up. Okay, hope to see you all in person at the next FlaMinGoCon. Be well.